I want you to imagine Welcome to the Jungle playing. Mr. Doran! It was much better this morning when that worked. That was so nice. I have no idea what's going on. Technological problems aside, welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to this evening's performance of our White Cloud Extravaganza. We're so happy to have you out here today. We do have some awesome and amazing things to do for you, but I'm going to start off with something rather mediocre. That's me. That's a joke. That went over better earlier today, too. All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Mr. Doran. I teach here at the White Cloud Public Schools. I guess depending on how well I perform tonight, I might not work here very much longer. Who knows? Hi! Sorry. My music really messes me up. So I have performed in front of thousands of people, not for the guitar, but as an actor on stage, and I'm very happy to be up here. Some of the individuals coming up tonight, this is their first or second time ever doing anything in front of anybody. So as you are here and audience, give a huge round of applause for each of our performers every time. I'd like to give a real quick thank you to White Cloud Public Schools and all of our sponsors. We have Sarah Gorman, who has got everything together for us tonight. And so we're going to get the show on the road with a little bit of guitar music. Let's see if you guys can name that tune. All right, hopefully you guys can do better than the junior high and high school did today. All right, we're going to start with... All right. Takes me a minute to remember the chords. There you go, Jesse's girl. Jessie is a friend. Yeah, I know it's been a good friend of mine. Lately something's changing, hard to define. Jesse's got herself a girl, and I wanna make her mine. Yay! All right, good job. I can't remember how to do that song anymore. What I like about you, you hold me tight. Tell me I'm the only one, wanna come over tonight. Yeah. What's that song?
Off Shrek.
What I like about you. All right. So I'm known as the ADD guitarist. I can play 4 or 5 chords and play just about any song, only for about the first few bars, and then I forget about it because I have ADD and I'm just... So yeah, Bird. I get distracted easily and I can never learn a song all the way through. So I was challenged to write a song and perform it all the way through. So I did that, and I'm going to perform it for you today. And this is a Mr. Doran original, and I hope maybe you guys can sing along eventually. So here we go. I did this for myself and everyone else, and it's very heartfelt. So. I only know one chord. I only know one chord. I hope you don't get bored. It's all I've got in store. It's my one chord song. I'll speed it up for you. I only know one chord. I only know one chord. I only know one chord. It's all I got in store. It's my one chord song. Solo! Everybody! I only know one chord. Yeah! I only know one chord. It's all I've got in store. I hope you don't get bored. It's my one chord song. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen! I good news and I have bad news. The bad news is I will play this guitar guitar again. The good news is there are a lot more actual talented people yet to come. We're going to bring our first performer on stage right now. We have Mrs. Dieter to perform with her dulcimer. And I'm going to get my stuff out of the way and help her with hers. And I'll give you some more information about what she'll be playing for you in just a moment.
This morning I was asked to show everybody, they're like, we needed to see what you were hammering on. So this is the front of the dulcimer. That's what I'm playing on. Okay? It is sometimes known as a naked piano because this is what the inside of the piano looks like.
How long have you been playing dulcimer, Mrs. Dieter?
6 years.
6 years. She's going to be performing a song called Front Port Waltz by Rick Thumb, an original by Rick Thumb, and she's going to be playing it for us today. Excellent, thank you so much. The dulcimer there requires a great deal of tuning. Those of you who have ever tuned a guitar, 6-string, either 12-string, it's hard enough. Mrs. Dieter, how many strings are on a dulcimer?
Well, it depends. I
Each of those strings needs to be tuned specifically to that instrument, and it is very difficult. So our next performance is going to be our 10 Dual Commandments performed by our junior high fine arts group. We are performing the 10 Dual Commandments from Hamilton. It is a hip-hop musical written by Lin-Manuel Miranda about the life of Alexander Hamilton. How many of you out there have ever seen Hamilton on Disney Plus or anything along those lines? A great lot of my students are raising their hand. Outstanding. It embodies hip-hop. I love that about this play, and this performance is something that we worked very hard on. I want you to give a round of applause when we started this out for our 10 Dual Commandments coming up. Commandments, are you ready?
Yes, sir.
One, two, three, four, five, 6, 7, 8, 9. It's the 10 Dual Commandments. It's the 10 Dual Commandments. Number 1, the challenge, demand satisfaction. If they apologize, no need for further action. Number 2, if they don't, grab a friend, that's your second. The lieutenant, when there's reckoning to be reckoned. Number 3, have the seconds meet face to face. Negotiated or negotiated time and place. This is commonplace, especially between recruits. Most disputes die and no one shoots. Number 4, if they don't reach a peace, that's alright. Time to get some pistols and the doctor on site. You pay him in advance, you treat him with civility. You have him turn around so he can have deniability. 5, go before the sun is in the sky. Make your place to die when it's high and dry. Number 6, leave a note for your next to kin. Tell them where you've been. Pray that heaven lets you in. 7, as a sin, ready for the moment of adrenaline. When you finally face your opponent. Number 8, last chance to negotiate. Send in your seconds, see if they can set the record straight.
Alexander, sir.
Can we agree the duels are dumb and immature?
Sure, but your man has to answer for his words, Bert.
With his life, we both know that's absurd, sir.
Hang on, how many men died because Lee was inexperienced and ruinous?
Okay, so we're doing this.
Number 9, look him in the eye in the wire, assuming all the courage you require. Count
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Number 10, braces fire!
Let's hear it once again for 10 Dual Commandments. All right, at this time, we've reached a mark in the show where I need a volunteer. I need a volunteer who'd like to come up on stage. One volunteer, not everybody at the same time. Wow, it's hard to pick from all these hands in here. Oh my gosh. All right, one volunteer, here they come. All right, excellent. All right, excellent. We have our volunteer. Thank you very much. Volunteer, what is your name? Sophia. Sophia, excellent. Were you asked earlier by me to do anything? You're a complete volunteer all on your own. Excellent. So what we're going to do is we're going to do a little card trick. How many of you guys know card tricks out there? I'm an excellent card trick producer here. I'd like you to examine this deck of cards and take out the jokers in this strange little thing. I'd like you to examine these cards. Make sure that it's a standard deck of cards. You know, people always do these card tricks. They've got these little signals on there, that little indicators of what to look for as a card trick. And she's right now examining these cards because she's a card expert. They're all good. They're all good. Excellent. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to randomly shuffle this deck. There are 52 cards in this deck. I had them verified by the CIA this morning. Don't ask me why the CIA was here. All right, so we're going to do that. Do you ever shuffle cards? All right, so you can cut this deck anywhere you like, or you can leave it as is. Leave it as is. Okay, so I'd like you to just select any card out of the deck you want. But do not show it to me now. The key is, don't show it to me. If somebody picks it up, pick it up. Now, I'd like you to show the audience. The audience, you gotta remember, please do not say what the card is. It's very important for you to not tell me what the card is. Be quiet, really quiet. All right, the front row, you get an idea what it is at least? Camera back home, those of you playing along with the home game. All right, now go ahead and put this card back in the deck. All right, I'm going to shuffle these cards, just like normal. Do this, you can cut it anytime you want. I'll shake them up and do this. You can watch what I'm doing. Standard shuffling. Hard to do without a table. Cut it anywhere you want. Okay. Right there. All right, okay, we're gonna cut that up. So she cut this deck, and on the top, all right, is going to be the thing. I'm going to ask you a question. All right? I'm going to ask you a question. You need to respond to the audience. All right, respond to me. Okay, here you go. Is this your card? What? It's not? You said no?
That's not my card.
It's not your card. So I picked the 9 of hearts. It's not. You said no.
Yeah, no, that's not my card.
Oh my gosh. It's kind of embarrassing. But the good thing is, I'm just going to put these away. We don't need these anymore. And we're going to get on to our next trick. Actually, no, we're not. We're not, because I have something in my back pocket. I do. This hasn't been in my back pocket the entire time. It is a folded up, large piece of paper. I'm going to unwrap this large piece of paper. Do you remember what your card was? Okay, good. And when I said if this was your card, you said what? I said no. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, she said no.
Oh my gosh.
Thank you, ladies and gentlemen. It sounds the mind. One more. There are two things that happen when you get older. The second thing is you start to forget things. Don't ask me what the first is, I forgot it. So I needed to remind myself who we have next. What we have next is a poem by our own Kaya Hesting. Kaya, come on forward.
Pretty girl.
I am a victim of love, always loving more than I'm loved. No matter how much I love someone, they don't return that love. I put my heart on the line just for someone to partake of love that I gave. I love them with all my heart, but we always grow apart. I love them for months, but then no reply, and not even a goodbye. I love them with all I am, but they don't seem to love me for who I am. I always open up, and no matter what, they give the door a slam. I love at a steady pace, but they throw it back in my face and say I'm a disgrace. Even though they hate, I always replace. I learn to love once again, for we are now new friends. But in the end, we are not friends like we once were. But how do I keep being me after all the pain you are to blame for causing? You sent my love swirling down the drain. And now I'm in pain, and you are insane and really are to blame. You broke me, but now she is picking me up, one piece at a time. I will never again be a victim to your crime. You tore me down, but she built me up. That is friendship that will outlive us. She loves me for nothing, not even a dime. You had your fun, now I get to live my life. I love you, but it's time to let go. She pointed out the flaws and I let them go. But now I realize she was always right. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve my late night calls, my I miss you texts. You don't deserve my love. You don't deserve me. You don't deserve my kiss or my hug. Because in the end, you're a lie. I am a victim of love. I tried once. I gave it a shot. But will I do that again? I think not. I've given way too many second chances. And now I have the "it was my fault" mindset. You'll go on loving another, while I cry myself to sleep every night because I can't find another to fill that hole you left in my life, in my heart. I I'm a victim of love.
Thank you, Kaya. Thank you, Kaya. Next, we have an amazing performance getting ready for us here. We have Miss Aurora going to be performing on the violin. Violin. I Just Can't Help Falling in Love. And I will let her performance speak for itself. and gentlemen. Excellent. This Aurora has been playing since she was 5 years old. That is amazing. That's dedication there. That's awesome. Thank you so much for sharing your talent. And once again, I remind you guys, thank you for being a great audience. It is so hard to get up in front of a group of people you don't know or and perform anything and to speak about anything. It's petrifying. The number two biggest fear, the second biggest fear in the world is public speaking. It can be terrifying. But the good news is we're all in this together. And we have another great poem coming up right now. We have Miss Ashley McCullum and her poem, Society, for you today.
Are you guys ready? I don't know if I'm ready. This society, this world we live in right now, tells us what we should and shouldn't let her do. It's all over Facebook, Snapchat, Twitter, Instagram, and social media in general. So when we are born to our ages now, to when we grow old, social media and people judge us under every word. We ask ourselves, am I pretty? Am I worth it? Am I cool enough for the populars? What should I wear to dress and impress? Who am I going to sit with and what am I going to do at lunch? Not the populars. Asking these questions is like digging yourself a bottomless pit and not being able to escape. Sorry. I'm a little bit nervous. The populars are intimidating to us outcasts. How I wonder if one day we can all be ourselves and not being judged, or even be laughed at as I feel good. The populars have the nicest iPhones. I don't have a phone. Does that make me uncool? The populars have the trending clothes. As you can see, I have old leggings. Does that make me uncool? Populars walk in groups, smiling and talking and laughing. I walk with my best friend Shayn and I don't make a sound. Does that make me uncool? It's like comparing ourselves to Instagram models. I sit by myself, covered in tears, wondering where all went wrong. Why is life the way it is right now? Why are people so judgmental and rude and they're bullying people? People have lifelong trauma because of bullies. The true but cruel thing about bullies is they laugh at you for a moment of fun. But that moment of fun sticks with us for a lifetime on our head and repeat 24/7. So please, treat the people the way you want to be treated, although you don't know how they want to be treated. We say that, but we really don't know. We are all different. We all have different personalities. We are all human beings with the same value. So, we should be cool.
Thank you very much, Ashley. I need to set up one thing for our next performer. Give me just a moment. Thank you so much for your patience. All right, one more big round of applause for Ashley McCullum. Our next performer is going to be singing a song called Dancing in the Sky. Let's give a warm welcome to Melissa LeMay.
Tell me when
you're dancing in the sky. I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And all the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice. Open heaven since you arrived. So tell me, what do you do up in heaven? Are your days filled with love and light? Is there music? Is there love and adventure? Tell me, are you happy? Are you more alive? 'Cause here on earth it feels like everything is missing since you left. Everything's different. There's an emptiness. Oh, I hope you're dancing in the sky. And I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice. Open heaven since you arrived. I hope you're dancing in the sky. And I hope you're singing in the angels' choir. And I hope the angels know what they have. I'll bet it's so nice. Open heaven since you arrived. Since you arrived.
Give a round of applause for Melissa LeMay. I'm going to pick on Melissa for just a second. Earlier today, there was a technical issue, and Melissa had to stop midway through a song. And it is so easy for someone to just walk off stage, especially when you're nervous. But she did it. She stuck with it. The crowd was awesome, and she was awesome too. And just crushed it on the slash. But way to go! That was awesome. Great job, Melissa. We have next for your listening pleasure. We have our very own Miss Sarah Gorman. She's going to be playing a song on the piano. It is called Toccata by She's going to be playing the piano. Ladies and gentlemen, Mrs. Gorman. Thank you, Mrs. Corbin. That piano has been moved like 16 times and is completely out of tune, but she rocked that one. That was awesome. Yeah, 3 keys don't work. The piano's horribly out of tune, but she did rock it still. Our next performers are coming out to do another poem they have written themselves. We have Keena Johnson and Courtney Platts to do the 5 stages of grief.
Home. Home is when I heard and where it became blurred. That they wouldn't come home, and so I started to roam. Roam through a journey that we call grief. Grief starts with a dive into denial. Denial is when you think they'll be back. Really, that's when it all turns black. I refuse to believe they're not coming back. This cycle is making my mind turn black. When you think you'll see them soon, maybe in June, but really, you won't. They aren't the waves that go back to the shore. They won't come back when they see nothing like before. They aren't gone. They can't be. I wish you could come see that I've become the person you always wanted me to be. Isolation. Isolation is the next stop. It's a time where it's like a fish stuck underwater. In the cold winter, the ice is completely blocking you from your thoughts. So you start to stop. You feel like you can't even walk. When you don't want to leave, you feel like there's nothing left to achieve. Anger. Anger is the next stop in our journey. The stop when you start to wonder why. Why do I think this is a lie? Why? There are so many lies. Why aren't they coming home? Please come home. Why do I feel so alone? Completely alone. Bargaining. Bargaining is one of the stops. It makes you feel as if it's your fault. You hear so many thoughts. It should have been me. Maybe if they were in Tennessee. But you can't guarantee that's how it would be. Could this be my fault? Depression. Depression is the next stop. A time where you turn on yourself. You feel like you're walking on seashells. Every crack feels like you're breaking apart. This really hurts my heart. I have no motivation to do anything. I feel like I lost my everything. I'm losing all my mobility. Acceptance. This journey is ready to close, and I'm finally starting to feel better. I'm ready to retire my sweater. I might just have to let it on fire. Now, I'm no longer breaking apart, knowing it'll always be in my heart. This is now the time where I'm done falling apart, but now you're just a work of art.
Round of applause for Keena and Courtney. Coming up next, we have an amazing performance. It is going to be called, it's called The Evolution of Dance. This is performed by our REACH program, ladies and gentlemen, The Evolution of Dance.
You ain't nothing but a hound dog, crying all the time. Well, you ain't nothing but a rabbit, and you ain't no friend of mine. Oh, let's Not unusual to me to love you, honey. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, que tu cuerpo baja la alegría y cosa buena. Dala tu cuerpo alegría Macarena, Macarena. I came here, why me crank it, why me roll? Why me crank that soldier boy, that Superman and that hard? Why me you crank that song, that why me you crank that song, that why? I'm a single lady, I'm a single lady. I know that I can't take no more, ain't no lie. I wanna see you out that door, baby, bye, bye, bye. I'm shuffling. Now watch me whip, now watch me that, now watch me whip, watch me that. Do you seek you? Do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me. 'Cause I want you, and I need you, and I'm down for y'all, down for y'all, down for y'all always. Yeah, I'm gonna take my heart to the hotel room. I'm gonna ride till I can't no more.
Let's hear it for the Reach program, ladies and gentlemen. The next performers are coming up in just a minute. And it's going to be quite a performance. We have Coulter Wilger and Mr. Corey Daniels coming out to do a little bit of rhythm challenge here. And those of you who don't know me very well, I am quite a skilled beatboxer myself. I wrote a song, and I'm going to perform it for you right now. I have two of them, actually. I'm just going to perform one. Or maybe I can get two. It's in the first one. I wrote it when I was feeling a little tired, so I call it my old man rap. But I have to get in character for it, so I just hold it still for a second. Hold on. Okay. I like to rap and I like to shout. When I beatbox, my teeth fall out. Sorry about that. That's my rap for you. I'll just do that one because I'm really bad at it. Got somebody that's really good at it coming out here for you. Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce Coulter Wilger and Mr. Corey Daniel. That was Got Rhythm by Coulter Williger and Mr. Corey Daniel, our very own music teacher here at White Cloud Public Schools. Ladies and gentlemen, that concludes our show for the evening. We'd like one more time to thank you for coming out, and we're going to reintroduce our cast, our performers one more time. Let's go ahead and open up these curtains to show our performers, ladies and gentlemen. And let's have a round of applause for everyone who's performing tonight. Thank you once again for coming and have a wonderful evening, ladies and gentlemen.